Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce the third episode of the Five Star Podcast. Been a long time coming. It's early July. We didn't really do it in June, but that doesn't really matter as long as we get the movies from June. Yeah, y'all will get the information. We got you.
All right, let's go over our monthly recaps, Jody. How was the month of June for you?
Winter June was pretty eventful. I mean, we had absolutely nothing going on. I think it rained again too
Hmm.
much. Like, what is up with all this dang rain,
I don't know.
bro?
It's actually raining right now.
Yeah.
Um, my June, I went to Kentucky. Speaking of Kentucky, that's where I got the monthly hat, Red River Gorge or something like that. Went to Kentucky. That was pretty fun. And our men's league basketball team is 2-0 right now.
2-0.
Last episode I said we were dog shit, but now we're bringing it back. Got a new crew, and yeah, we rocking with this crew.
We're showing out.
Um, what was the best and worst part of this month for you? You would say
I say the best part is definitely the men's league. I mean,
2-0.
to being 2-0 in men's league was great. The
We
worst part,
also beat a team with five. We had five people and won by one in overtime. I'm just gonna throw that out
yeah,
there.
no subs. A one coach. He came in halftime. He was a little late, but we won't give him any hate for it. Dope Jimmy Nixon, by the way. The worst part was definitely injuring my knee in men's league. Shout out to Ryan Hopkins. I'll get you back for that for sure. But yeah, what was your best and worst part of June?
Best part obviously has to be going to Kentucky, and then worst part would be that in Kentucky the hot tub stopped working.
Oh,
So if you watch the One Inch Warriors video, you see when we are there, when we first get there, it's on. Jets are going. It's 101 degrees. I didn't do that until we left. So as we're leaving, I went to check it again.
mhm.
After nothing had been on, after it had been like 80 degrees the whole time, jets were kicking. It was 102 degrees.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that was probably the worst part. That or watching one of these movies was probably the worst part. So let's just jump straight into the movie reviews here. Let's just jump straight to it.
Uh, where are we gonna go? Bottom from top?
Let's just Bad Boys.
Bad Boys?
What do you think about Bad Boys?
Bad Boys, an absolute certified banger. Like I didn't know how they would do being the fourth installment of all three Bad Boys, but they hit it out the park. They
All part.
absolutely bombed it. Like Reggie, let's not even get started on
Go.
Reggie,
Oh
man.
my god.
He could get you excited for the watch that one clip. You'll want to watch the whole movie. Like we saw they kind of posted a little behind the scenes snippet on
Mm-hmm. For the
Instagram.
shooting one.
Yeah, that was pretty
That's sick.
sick. Yeah, knowing the behind the scenes and watching that scene was pretty intriguing. They definitely should do more stuff like that to promote movies because I feel like more people would watch just to see how that scene turned out instead of just wondering. But yeah,
So we'll save the star review until the end.
right.
But absolutely fantastic movie, in my opinion. I thought we were gonna get a death scene 5 minutes in. I had a heart attack. I was
Oh
like, oh
yeah.
my god, this movie's gonna suck. And we both called that the politician was the bad guy, by the way, just to throw that out there. So that was a little obvious, but he's just still kind of on edge. Like, okay, when are they gonna?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, he's literally a bad
Yeah.
guy. Um, the son, Will Smith's son, his redemption arc was he was pretty
Oh
sick.
yeah,
He
that
was
was
pretty cool.
awesome. That was sick.
He was
Yeah.
pretty cool. Yeah, and like what you were saying with the behind the scenes scene, the end sequence was fucking cool.
Oh yeah,
It was
yeah.
pretty sick. And MVP of the movie, obviously Big Reg, coming in
Big
clutch,
Reg.
killing 15 people in 1 minute, and then cooking his whatever at the end. He had
Yeah.
to cook at
Yeah,
the
like a
end.
rack of ribs or something.
Comedy was on point. Overall, great movie. Would recommend to anyone to give it a watch. So, out of five, would you have this at?
I had to set a five,
As did I. I had this at a 5 star. Um,
respectfully.
yeah, it was amazing. Let's go ahead and Inside Out too.
Inside Out 2, it was did not meet my expectations of what I thought they could have done. Like they have I mean, there is kind of only so much you could do in that atmosphere of
Hmm.
being in a head and having all the memories and stuff, but like they literally ran it back from the first movie. but instead of it just being bing bong and joy, it's joy and all the other emotions. And it's so annoying. And then sadness infiltrates the base and then does absolutely fucking
Well,
nothing
it
for
was Bond
30 minutes.
007 there.
Yeah, but
And then, yeah, literally, there was 0 point for her to do that
no.
because she just got caught as soon as she tried to do something. So, um, yeah, did not was not as good as I was hoping it would be. But Riley is nasty on the eyes. She
Filthy.
fucking fills.
You're right for
I can
that.
see her being a second coming of Crosby, but I liked how the new emotions started. Like when like they said she started puberty, how they all came in.
Hmm.
I like that. Um, Dude, I'm gonna be honest. I thought anxiety was in the right until the very end when she started going ape shit. I thought she was in the right.
She
She was
like
definitely doing the right thing.
yeah, like the friends were dishing her. Like the friends were literally gonna leave her. Didn't tell her until they're on the way to the camp that they're not gonna play for next year. It's like I would be so pissed at my homies if they did some shit like that.
Without a doubt. MVP of this movie? Embarrassment.
Okay, yeah,
Embarrassment
that's
MVP. He was going. He was
I like that.
he was going crazy. Um, and also, if you guys actually stayed in the theaters for the 15 minutes during the credits
Yeah,
to watch the end credit
yeah,
scene,
quite literally 15
it
minutes.
was fucking awful. It was. I don't even remember. It was so bad.
There
But
was
we.
some dumbass, so they introduced some like big secret when they went in Riley's like brain vault
Mhm.
or whatever, where she's thrown away, and there was some big secret, and you had to wait 15 minutes post credits to watch it, and we had no clue about this. Our girlfriends actually let us know and was like, we have to
We're
wait.
still seeing Sarah free will to stay.
We were like, all right. We sit back. 15 minutes goes by. Finally, this big secret comes up. She burned a hole in the rug. Oh, cool beans. All right. Like we waited 15 minutes for that, guys.
Yeah, that was fucking retarded. Um, let's move on to let's just get this one out of the way. I know
Mhm.
you didn't watch this. The Watchers. There's a lot to unpack here, so I'm gonna try to go through. This movie fucking sucked, and it was a snooze fest. That's all I wrote down. It fucking sucked. I would not watch this. I give it a. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. We didn't even go over our star review for Inside Out 2.
Oh yeah, right.
What are you giving
Right.
that?
I what did I give it? I gave it a 3 out of 5. It it's Inside Out too. I mean, the voice actors do great. I mean, the emotions are really fun to watch, but the story itself was very awful. And yeah, it was kind of the same thing from Inside Out one.
I'm giving it a 2 stars. That shit was. It was a little bit worse than mid. Um, But yeah, The Watchers, fucking awful. Snooze fest. Give it a point 0.1 stars. Probably the worst movie I've
Damn.
ever seen in my life. Um, the only other movie that could come close is Madam Web. That's the only
Okay.
close movie that I don't know. I don't know if I just wasn't watching it properly, but this movie was fucking awful. Um, I'll be honest, I didn't watch to the end. I couldn't watch. I literally fell asleep watching this. Like I just couldn't do it. Yeah, I don't ever want to talk about that movie again or watch that movie again. So let's just go on ahead and let's.
Actually, you say Dakota Fanning?
I have no idea.
Is it? Oh wait, no. I think I saw Dakota Fanning was the like main actress
Hmm.
for that, and I remember she's the main act. Well, she's the daughter in War of Worlds,
Hmm.
and if you don't remember me texting you, I quite literally stopped watching the movie because she was so fucking annoying. They're trying to drive away from literal aliens, and she's in the back seat screaming her head off, yelling nonsense. Like I quite literally shut off the movie for it. I went back to it, but it was definitely a heater moment for me.
Yeah. Let's go on ahead to Ultraman on Netflix. This is one of the only movies that wasn't out in theaters. What'd you think?
I mean, I kind of I liked it. It didn't really. I mean, it had a good story. It had a good story. I mean, it kind of took a little long for it to lead up into like his, but I really liked the whole like rage, like the where they animated the rage
Hmm.
scenes. Those scenes were sick. Um, yeah, and like it was kind of sad, like really sad. I don't like it. I don't like that shit. Like Shoddy almost brought a tear to her eye, but I mean, yeah, I like the main dude. What's his name?
I
Uh,
forgot his name.
yeah, fuck, I don't know. We'll call him Son because he's the son of the goat, the original Ultraman.
Um, The movie was fucking amazing, in my opinion. The relationship between him and his dad, I really enjoyed. You know, he really hates his dad. Like he just has this hatred towards his dad because he stayed to be Ultraman while him and his mom went to LA. I think they went. Yeah, he played for the Dodgers because he was a pro baseball player. I really like the relationship between him and he was definitely banging that reporter on the low.
Oh yeah, no, on the
He was
low.
definitely banging her, so I was a big fan of that. And
He said on the
I liked how they showed like how stressful it could be to own it, have a kid, um, as like early on in life as he did,
Mhm.
trying to balance like baseball with like his normal life, being Ultraman and having to take care of this kid that was just kind of like thrown on him. And oh, bro's nuts at baseball, by the way.
Mhm.
He's
Yeah, he's
insane.
filthy as hell. He's like Riley at hockey.
Yeah, he's the best baseball player I've ever seen. Um, the
It's like saying Rocky Balboa is the best boxer you've
he's
ever
really
seen. It's
good.
like, bro.
Um, the ending scene with him and his dad fighting was pretty cool, and the big dragon thing and the kid versus the one dude and like the robot. That was pretty sick. They were getting pieced up. They were getting
Yeah,
shit on a little
kind of getting
bit, but
sauce.
then they had to lock in. They locked in and smoked his ass. Um, this is a contender for the best movie of the year for me.
Oh,
Even though
really?
it's a Netflix one, it's not even in theater, but it's in there for me. I'm giving it a 5 out of 5, five
Okay.
stars, without a doubt in my mind.
Okay. It's a bold take. Okay.
Hot take.
Well, everyone else will have to watch Ultraman. I mean, it's not, you got to get Netflix for it. So, I mean, it's no better than spending money on a movie. So,
What'd you think? What was your star review?
I'll give it a 4 out of 5. I
Mm.
liked it, but I kind of forgot about it. I mean,
Mm.
usually movies that are pretty 5 starry stay in my head and I request it to other people, but I haven't really done that with Ultraman.
Interesting.
Kind of forgot about it, but 4 out of 5. It was good. I liked it when I watched it.
5 star for me. Let's go ahead and move on to I think the last movie we watched.
Quiet Place.
Quiet Place. Day
Yeah.
one. What do you think?
I have it's an absolute atrocity. I'm gonna be honest, boring and uneventful. It had nothing going on. I mean, I know it's the quiet place, so there's not really supposed to be much noise or any of that, but that's kind of what I expected coming into this, but even then, it was still boring and uneventful. It did not catch my interest. I think they either cheaped out or just didn't execute what they thought they were gonna do,
Hmm.
because very rarely did those things show up. I
Yeah.
mean, a
They're
couple times they'd run by.
probably 2 minutes of screen time.
Yeah, like it was boring. I mean, those are kind of the best part of the whole show. I mean, movie. Yeah, forgettable for sure and unwatchable. Unwatchable.
Yeah, it was boring for sure. Definitely not. I mean, I wasn't gonna watch the movie until I realized like what it was. I mean, I think my prediction, I gave it a 1 star anyway, and I think
Hmm.
that's what I would give it now. So I think
Hmm.
I was spot on with the prediction. I don't know. I know a lot of people that like the other Quiet Place movies, and didn't like this one.
Yeah,
So we're not the only ones who thought that this was a pretty big letdown. So,
that's me included. I mean, I like the ones with John Krasinski. Those ones hit. Like they had a story. They give you emotion towards the characters, and it's just like I didn't even know what disease this chick had.
yeah,
Like she literally was just putting up
she was slapping patches on.
like nicotine pouches, like patches, or what is? It was so confusing and dumb. Like, yeah, I'm not watching that ever. I kind of regret spending the money to watch it.
Yeah, for sure. Let's just move on. So
Well, I
top.
gave it a 2 out of 5.
Oh, 2 out of 5.
Two
Interesting.
out of
That's
five.
bold.
But yeah, I
Move
gave it a
on.
5 out of 5 for the trailers.
Oh yeah, trailer was pretty nice.
Trailer was alright.
Probably better than the actual movie.
Yeah,
Um,
that's a good point.
top five for this month. Last month we did. What did we do? What was our top five last month? Restaurants, places to eat,
Hmm.
movie scenes for this month. Top five movie scenes. Now this is a hard one. Just throw down on someone. So I'll do mine first. While you think,
Okay.
and I'll go from five. I didn't write it down because it took a while to think, and I got a two-way tie because I really couldn't decide. Number five, I have Thor entering Wakanda in Infinity War, or no, let's just be Thor entering Wakanda.
Okay.
I'm not gonna even say the other one. Number four, I have the John Wick house scene from the first John Wick movie when he's absolutely fucking running through these dudes like there's no tomorrow. Um, one of the best action scenes of all time. And then number three, I have the Flash turning back time in the Justice League Snyder cut at the very end. I thought the way they portrayed him, like, it's weird because in the Flash movie he doesn't know he can turn back time, but in
Mhm.
this one it's like he knew he could. And I really liked how they showed like the whole world being rebuilt as he's running back. Um, so yeah, I really like that. Number two, I got the light cycle battle from Tron Legacy. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. I forgot about it in my top five movies, but I thought this scene was fucking so good. The CGI was so ahead of its time with this movie. I don't know why this movie gets doesn't get enough love. New one's coming out next month or next year, I think, with Jared Leto, which is unfortunate. But yeah, the movie was awesome. And my number one. This comes from one of this comes from my favorite franchise of all time. This is from Transformers: Dark of the Moon, the best
Mhm.
Transformers movie, one of the best movies ever. Going highway scene where they're
Okay.
on the highway. Sentinel Prime ends up killing Ironhide, which sucked, but everything that happened in that scene, it was so good. It was like it was filmed not too far away from where my dad lived at the time. I'm pretty sure we've driven on that road where that happens. So it was pretty fucking sick. So those are my top five movie scenes of all time. Um, what are you thinking?
So with the quick, little brainstorm in my head, uh, I got Superman pulling the mother boxes.
Okay, yeah,
That was a really cool
pretty
scene,
cool.
and
His whole entrance was pretty sick.
yeah, and it showed Superman's power to the full extent. That
Hmm.
man, that man could accomplish
How
anything with
OP
that
he
shit.
really is.
Yeah. I got the Blade Runner, "Are You Lonely" scene. I mean, dude, like with the context behind it, she gets clapped, like, and then he sees her on the intercom. It's beautiful but sad at the same time. Uh, Anakin dying on Mustafar. That
Ooh,
whole scene.
that's a good one.
That whole scene is just killer. I hate you. it's it's definitely peak. I'd say I'm gonna put the John Wick like first movie house fight scene. That one
Yeah.
hooked
Uh-huh.
me onto John
Oh
Wick
yeah.
easily, like quickest hook onto a character I've ever gotten probably. And I mean the end of Fast 7. Fast 6 was it? Fast 6.
Hmm.
I'll see you again. I won't give you guys an acapella, but you know what I'm talking about. R.I.P. our boy. He tried to be Fast and Furious IRL and he
Just
was
didn't work out like that.
too fast, too furious. Sometimes it just happens. But yeah, I'd say that's my top five.
Pretty decent top five.
It's mid. When you kind of throw it on top of me, it's like, well, fuck. Now I gotta think of every movie I've ever seen in a scene. That's nuts. But I mean, you just go back to ones you've like replayed
Hmm.
or seen multiple times. Oh shit! Dune 2, Paul Atreides speech? Are we like? Dude, I should. Look, I won't mess up my top five, but Paul Atreides' speech, that's like peak. That's beyond the scale of 1 through 5. That man's could get me gas to go fight whatever the 12 houses or whoever he's about to shit on in the next movie. Because you know he's gonna drop a hot, steamy shit
Oh yeah,
on all the 12
without a
houses.
doubt. All right, let's do some our movies for July that we're gonna watch in July. There's only
Mhm.
three that I would like to see. One of them I've actually already seen, but no review today.
Yeah.
Going to Despicable Me 4.
Okay.
I've already seen that, but we're gonna hold that review until next month. And then Twisters with Glenn
Hmm.
Powell. That movie looks pretty sick. And then the last one, of course, obviously the most anticipated movie of the year, Deadpool Wolverine.
Oh yeah.
Um, those are the three movies at least I'm gonna go watch, and probably the only three that I'll watch because I don't know of any other good movies that are coming out in July. Yeah,
So he's already lying because he's going to see Long Legs with me.
what is that?
It's supposed to be like the greatest horror film. It's got Nicolas Cage as the
Interesting.
like villain, dude. I guess, but like
Oh yeah, is that the one you said like the bitch's like heart rate went
yeah,
up?
it
Okay.
went up like she has like a steady heart rate of like 70 beats, and when she first saw him, it went up like 170 beats per minute.
Interesting.
That's I mean, when you know it's Nicolas Cage and like he's in a costume, like it's kind of hard to shoot your heart rate up 170 beats. You know what I mean? 100 beats. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like that shit's got to happen naturally. They would have had to have done something to scare me, right? But what I think that's just four.
Just the four.
Yeah, I think
Very uneventful month.
Long Legs. I'll watch Despicable Me, uh, Twisters, and obviously Deadpool and Wolverine. That will be the greatest review you guys will ever see.
Unless it's ass.
And it
I
can't.
don't see a way it could be ass.
Like if they fuck this up, I've lost all hope.
Yeah.
Like there's nothing.
It,
Like
it would be unfortunate.
it'd be
Definitely.
more than unfortunate.
Without a
Dude.
doubt. All right. We're going to take a quick timeout while I go get this other thing because I forgot about it. So we'll be back in a moment. Alrighty. So, got a bracket here. And obviously, a big thing this month was aura.
Mm-hmm.
Who has the most aura? So I went out of my way, made us a little bracket.
Okay.
Got some people who I think have aura. We're going to go through and see who has the most. I think aura is cringe as fuck, by the way. But it's just a big thing that's going on right now.
Right. Yeah.
So, first up, Batman. It's going to be hard to beat. Versus Omni-Man.
Oh. I'm gonna have to say Batman. Batman's got more aura.
So that's what I think as well.
Like he's just the real shit.
And then Optimus Prime against Spider-Man 2099.
Shit. I'm gonna have to, dude. I mean, Spider-Man 2099 just don't got the speeches Prime got. Like you got aura off speeches. Like
Mm-hmm.
that shit increases.
All right. Next up, we got
Lord.
Nathan Staffel.
Okay.
You guys might not know him, but he's got aura.
He's got fucking aura.
Versus Madam Web.
Oh.
Oh, I know who I'm going with.
I don't know if y'all seen 50 Shades of Grey, but that girl got some aura on her,
I
man.
don't know if y'all watch the One Inch Warriors, but this dude,
He,
he
you're
can.
right. I forgot about the juicy chicken in his mouth. I might have to go like Nathan
I have to go
Stanfield. Like
the Nathan Staffel.
I don't think there's any argument.
I, I don't think it, I think everyone will agree.
I think he might solo.
This one's a little tough. Not really, but it could be. Daredevil versus Spider-Man.
Okay, man. I mean,
I'm going Spider-Man right off the
I'm
dome.
going Spider-Man. Yeah, slide work.
Doctor Doom versus Linus from Shark Boy and Lava Girl. You know who that is? The bad guy? The kid who steals the dream book?
Bruh, I'm not gonna lie. Linus
Low-key raw.
old as fuck.
Raw.
Like, yeah, he cold, bro. I'm gonna have to go Linus.
I think we're going Linus here.
Yeah, I like that.
And then
I like that one. I like that
little
one.
underrated aura though.
Yeah.
And then we got The Strangers from movies
Okay.
versus Red Hood.
Ooh, ooh. I think Red Hood class.
I think I'm going Red Hood as well. And then we got Dalton from Roadhouse.
Yeah.
So not me, because I would smoke this bracket. Versus Lightning McQueen.
Ah, but like, can we deny the fucking what is it, sixth fucking time Piston Cup winner? Like,
I don't think we can. Here, I got biased towards Dalton Roadhouse because apparently that's where I got my name. But
mm-mm.
you match someone of that caliber with Lightning McQueen, six Piston Cups, you know.
That's
He has four movies after him.
yeah, that's
Roadhouse only has two.
and
So
one's a remake,
exactly.
so it's like,
But it is a remake, so they saw that and was like, "Wow, we have to do this again."
oh, you're right.
I just gonna put that
Okay, maybe he had so much aura he needed to
They were
aura
like, "Wow,
back up,
we need this guy on another
and they
screen."
did get Jake Gyllenhaal.
And
So
yeah,
that's
they
even
got
better.
him.
I'm still taking.
I think I'm going McQueen.
I'm going Queen.
Unfortunately, next this one's a little tough one for me.
Okay.
It won't be for you, but I got Homelander versus Paul Atreides.
Yeah.
It's tough.
This dude.
This could be the
So
hardest one. This is the hardest one, or the next one's the hardest one. But if it's not, is this is hard.
I have to go Paul Atreides
Mm-hmm.
because he like he's not the strongest one. He
Mm-hmm.
just sees the golden. He knows everything. So like he's in my opinion that man's got aura.
He does. I think I'm
Homelander.
going with Homelander. So we'll rock paper scissors, but I'm gonna give my 2 cents here. Paul Atreides is goaded.
Mm.
He gives the speech, silences everyone. That is aura. But every scene that Homelander is in, you're like, what the fuck is this guy gonna do? Like,
Mm-hmm.
what's good? Like, this guy is like, he could either kill everyone here, he's gonna give him a hug and walk away. And like, my best example of Homelander with aura is when Newman, I think season 1 or 2, is giving her speech,
Mm-hmm.
and he just lands it from the silence, just silent as fuck.
Okay. Yeah.
Everyone's like, yeah,
Or
fuck Homelander, and he just lands right there, and it's
I was like, oh
you can hear a
shit.
pin drop. And that is like every scene with home. No one wants to step to this guy. Nobody wants to say anything to him.
So let me refresh your memory then. I don't know if you
Enlighten me
quite
here.
remember. He was trying to hook up with Zendaya, right?
Obviously.
Until he realized he had to do what he had to do,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So he tells Zendaya, "I'll love you till my last breath," right? Looks right over at the bad bitty emperor's daughter and says, "I'll take your daughter's hand and take over the fucking world. How about
So
that?"
my question
He
is,
said, "How about that?" He dissed his shotty just to get the hot shotty.
is that aura, or is he a
He
scumbag?
had to do what he had to do. He knows the path. He knows the path. Oh, we're gonna talk about scumbags.
I'm just
I don't know if you guys watched the last episode of The Boys, but I don't know if you quite literally get aura of sucking milk out of bitches' titties. And
if you ask me, that's aura. She is
Bro,
so down bad for
bruh,
him, and
she
she wants his
no,
acceptance.
he's getting manipulated.
Nah, not
He's
by
so easy
firecracker.
manipulated, bro. Look at this.
She
She's
wants
fine with
she
Sage.
wants his acceptance so bad that even without her being pregnant, she had to take a shit ton of drugs just to be able to squirt milk
Just to
for
be
home,
better than Sage.
just for Homelander.
Just to be better than
For
Sage.
Homelander, she wants him
To-
to accept her before, like more than she accepts. We'll rock paper
See, but
scissors for it.
I don't see Paul Atreides sucking milk out of girls. You know, I don't see Paul Atreides taking refrigerator milk and drinking it. You know, I don't know about y'all, but Paul Atreides doesn't have any children. And I don't know if children probably let it give you aura when you gotta put a fucking diaper on them. But yeah,
We'll rock paper scissors for
we'll
it.
rock paper scissors. We'll rock paper.
Best out of one.
We'll rock.
I guess we're going Homelander. This next one, I know who I'm going with. We got Thanos versus the Reverse Flash.
Okay.
This is the toughest one, I think.
Yeah.
I'm going to Reverse Flash.
Oh, I'm gonna have to go reverse Flash. There wasn't one moment where he was like, "I'm about to die." That dude Thanos was like had fear in his eyes about 4 different times.
Reverse Flash lost some aura when he got smoked by the Flash when he made him like stand still.
Uh-huh.
That's it. Other than that, that's just Ryder's problem when he lost aura. So I don't blame that against my bro.
Exactly.
So next up we got Ultron versus Reggie from Bad Boys.
Oh my God, that's a dude. That my that's dude Reggie man. I mean Ultraman. Not you said Ultron.
Ultron.
Ultron, yeah, not Ultraman. Ultraman, he's alright too. Ultron though, I mean, yeah, I just do not think he compares to that guy. I think Reggie kills Ultron.
I agree.
Good looks, all right.
Um, but Ultron definitely has the most aura of all the Marvel villains,
Oh,
besides maybe Loki.
oh yeah, he's scary as hell, Loki. He could have took over if he wanted to, but just didn't have it.
Nightwing, that's strong one.
Okay.
Versus Godzilla. That's my
Godzilla
villain.
clears. Godzilla clears.
See, I would say Godzilla, but yeah, I'll go Godzilla.
Godzilla
I'll
clears.
go Godzilla. This one's easy. Green Arrow, Superman. I'm going Superman.
Yeah.
Green Arrow's a pussy.
Yeah.
This one's tough.
Hmm.
Iron Man versus Bumblebee.
Hmm.
I know
I'm
who
gonna
I'm
have to say
going with.
Iron Man.
I'm gonna go Bumblebee.
I'm gonna go Iron Man
You know,
just because
you
that
got,
guy.
and I think these are two evenly. I feel like for their respective movies, they're like the same thing.
Yeah.
They're not afraid to throw hands with anyone, but
Funny as hell.
funny as hell.
Mhm.
But I don't know, I just think Bumblebee. I think what Bumblebee's been through and what he's still able to accomplish is more than Iron Man. I think Iron Man is because Iron Man needed an armor suit to be what he is.
Yeah,
Bumblebee's just throwing hands. He don't give a fuck. He
bro.
was literally built to beat the shit out of
I was
Optimus
about to
Prime.
say you're gonna act like a whole suit is worse than being a fucking
But
robotic
but
cone, bro.
Iron Man ain't stepping to Thanos without a suit.
No, he ain't. No way. Yeah, but
Bumblebee's just born like that.
yeah.
So he
Okay,
just be
you right.
throwing
You right.
for fun. So I think I'm going Bumblebee.
I bet Bumblebee ain't stepping to him with an Allspark.
I bet he's smoking him.
I bet he ain't stepping
I
to
bet
him
he's
with an
blasting his
Allspark,
fucking head
bro.
off.
I'll go Bumblebee just because he did have Megan Fox in his car, and
Yeah.
that's aura in itself. So that's yeah, I'll give him that.
Next up, we got Kong versus the Flash.
But we have to go to the Flash. I
I think we go
mean,
the Flash.
yeah, like
I haven't seen too many moments where Kong has aura.
no, he's just a
Most of
monkey.
the time, he's just getting shit on.
Yeah,
So,
well, I mean, respectfully.
respectfully, of course. But, yeah, we go on the Flash.
Hmm.
Caesar
Oh,
versus
oh,
Megatron. Huh.
dude, I'm gonna have to go this monkey.
I might have to go Caesar as well.
Ye-
I'm not a big fan of the Planet of the Apes, but from what I keep seeing, little aura.
Yeah,
Got some aura on him.
he's cold.
And these are probably two. When I see when I'm on TikTok scrolling, I see aura edits.
Hmm.
I always see these two people.
Okay.
So that's why they're against each other. But I will say Caesar, just to humor you.
Yeah, he's the
This
goat.
one, a little tough, but I think there's an obvious answer. But I think it's closer than most people would like to admit. Zoom
Okay.
versus Darth Vader.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Darth Vader
I'm gonna go Darth Vader too.
because that's what you gotta go with Darth Vader.
But
But he's there.
Zoom was scary.
It's
Like
not easy.
I was not old when I watched it, and
Mm-mm.
I was not expecting that in the Flash.
Yeah, it's a little scary. So going back to the top, we got Batman versus Optimus Prime.
I'm going Batman.
Unfortunately, I feel like I have to go Batman as well. Unfortunate, but it just had to happen. So next up, we got Nathan Staffel versus Spider Man.
I think I just think Nathan's a little more ruthless than Spider-Man.
I think you put them in a room. I think there's only one man walking out, and that's Nathan
I
Staffel.
think I think so too. I just think friendly neighborhood Spider-Man just isn't Nathan's clique.
Yeah, no, he ain't friendly.
No.
He ain't friendly. He could play that part. You'd be like, oh my gosh, you're so nice, and then he could slit your throat
Yeah,
without you even
exactly.
thinking about it.
Yeah, especially Spider-Man's.
Exactly. So now we got Linus from Shark Boy and Lava Girl versus Red Hood.
I think without a Red Hood movie, I
I feel like we have to go Linus here.
I think as of right now, without a
Because
Red
I
Hood
don't think Red
movie,
Hood has more aura than Doctor Doom.
no.
So I think Linus smokes him.
Yeah.
So next we got Lightning McQueen versus Homelander.
Fuck. Yeah. Lightning McQueen, I'm sorry, dog. You're gonna have to.
Well, see, my question is, how many pissing cups does Homelander have?
Okay.
That's my question here.
If we're talking which one? Which like okay, yeah, dude. That dude Lightning McQueen will fill Indy 500 in the
Mhm.
matter of a week. Like
He
he
had
had those
bitches.
two
He had
twin,
bitches showing
he
titties.
had those two twin chicks flashing them with their headlights every game, bruh. Every race,
I
I
feel like
should say.
Lightning McQueen is there.
I think okay, you're right.
And we got Reverse Flash
Right.
versus Reggie from Bad Boys.
This was
Unfortunately, it's my boy Reverse Flash.
yeah.
I think it's Reggie.
I think it's Reggie. Reggie, yeah.
Because Reverse Flash could kill 15 people in 1 second, but he's got super speed.
Yeah.
Reggie's just doing that straight hands.
Straight hands.
Just
Like yeah.
no prep, no nothing.
One clip.
One phone call and he's there.
Yeah, that's one
So
clip. He didn't even reload. He just like
this one's tough.
and he saved two people.
Yeah, he did.
Three if you count the baby.
Godzilla or Superman.
I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go Godzilla again.
I think I'm going Godzilla as
Yeah,
well.
Godzilla clears.
You know, Bumblebee. Where's the Flash?
Bumblebee versus the Flash. Dang, I want to leave this up to you. I want to leave this up to you. This is.
So my personal belief is the Flash, but I think Bumblebee barely made it past Iron Man.
Mhm.
Barely made it here. He's not beating the Flash.
He's.
This is where he stops. He's done here. So next up we got Caesar versus Darth Vader.
Darth Vader.
I think we're going to.
That's another one. Like he kind of skimmed past his last one, but like this Darth Vader's undeniable.
Back to the top. This is gonna be the hardest one we've had. Is Batman versus Nathan Stafford. I'm sorry to say Nathan, but I just don't think there's many people. I don't think there's many people that compete with Batman so far. I think Nathan's one of them, but I think Batman has slight little edge over
I think
him.
he is slightly
Batman's not a nice guy either.
No, we don't.
So
I mean, without hindsight, you don't know anything about him. Like we
exactly.
know Nathan's name, we know where he lives, we know his house layout. Like I know a lot of different things. I know nothing about Batman. I haven't seen Batman and Bruce Wayne in the same building.
I don't know, and I don't know where Wayne Manor is located around here, so
Exactly. It's like
it's tough. So now we got Linus versus Lightning McQueen.
okay. Ooh, I think yeah, Lightning McQueen blows past Lioness, but
Unfortunately,
Lioness is definitely telling the principal about
mm-hmm.
Lightning McQueen blowing past him.
Definitely telling him.
It's definitely like send him to the principal's office.
Reggie versus Godzilla.
Ugh. I'm unfortunate to go with my man's again, but I think Reggie's Solos, bro.
I think he does too.
I think you put Reggie on a Navy ship and he's taking down Godzilla by
He's
himself.
cooking him. That's all there's to it. So now we have the Flash versus Darth Vader, and this is at the point where I'm okay with the Flash losing here.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say Darth Vader. Um, Final four. We got Batman versus Lightning McQueen.
Mm. Batman clears.
I think Batman solos.
Batman clears.
Now we got Reggie versus Darth Vader.
Reggie, man,
It's I'm
he served your time.
I don't like saying it, but I think this is where Reggie has to go. And I think the final two was probably obvious from the start, but we got Batman versus Darth Vader here.
Mm-hmm. Two dark kings.
Two dark
Two
kings.
dark cloak kings. I, I'm gonna I'm gonna have to say Darth Vader.
As am I. So it looks like Darth Vader has ran through the bracket. A little underrated there,
Mm-hmm.
but he got it done in the end.
Winning as an underdog, came out
Came
as
out on
top.
top. So, yep, Darth Vader, Max Aura, blah blah
Man.
blah,
Oh yeah.
bullshit. All right, guys, just any random questions here. Let's see. If there was any movie character or any movie that you would have wanted to be in this month, what would it have been?
Hmm. That's a good question. I think I don't know. I would have liked to been Will Smith.
Okay.
Will Smith, he's killer in those movies. I
It
mean, they
is.
call him what, like Bulletproof Mike or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like yeah, he's killer as hell.
I think we might have to go Ultraman.
Okay, yeah,
They never like in the movie they don't say like what his powers are, but like it seems like he's stacked.
yeah,
Like he just like pulled out a bunch of shit. I'm like, what the? I didn't know he could do that.
yeah.
What is this? So I think I'm gonna have to go Ultraman. Um, I can't think of any questions off the dome. What about you?
Um, apple juice, orange juice.
Apple juice. What you?
What kind of bullshit is that? Orange juice solos.
Should ask.
Like,
Um,
bro, apple juice isn't real,
apple juice is so much better than orange juice.
but it's not real.
You
You
can
know what I'm
brush your
talking
teeth
about?
and drink apple juice. You can't do that with orange juice.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but like Gatorade solos any other drink, and you can't drink Gatorade after brushing your teeth.
Watch me.
Well, like it will suck, just like drinking orange
You gotta
juice
get the
sucks.
cucumber lime one. It'll be fine.
Let's do that cucumber lime one. Y'all should see him drink that shit.
There's one in my car.
Like
Actually.
it's the elixir of life or something. Dude, that I mean, it's okay when you're absolutely parched, when you have nothing in your system and you drink that shit. Yes, it tastes like holy water, but when you taste it just like a normal day, like, oh, let me grab a cucumber lime. No, who's doing that?
Me.
You're keeping them in business, dude.
Good.
Keep that.
I hope they keep you there forever.
If he stops buying for at least 2 months, they're taking it off his shelves because there's no more sales. He's all of them.
Ooh, I got a good question.
Okay.
How long do you think you're lasting in the quiet place?
I mean, like, yeah, you gotta get to the point where everyone's figured out you have to be quiet because you can die from someone else's
Mistakes.
mistakes, which would piss me off.
But if we're getting thrown in like the bitch did, where everyone's being quiet and she's told to be quiet, I think seeing how many people made it out from that place, I feel like I could
Mm.
make it out.
Yeah, I could. Yeah, I could probably live.
So now we got what was your for our end of the year bracket where we go best movie, least movie? What was your favorite movie this month?
I'm gonna put my favorite movie as Bad Boys.
Interesting.
Bad Boys was like again the fourth installment, and like sometimes those movies get iffy once they get to those high numbers, but Fast and Furious has kept it going, and looks like Bad Boys is gonna follow suit. So, I mean, number five hasn't been announced, but we can only hope for more Reggie.
Let's get a little spin off.
Yeah, a little Reggie spin off. I like that. I like that.
I'm going Ultraman, obviously. So now least favorite movie of the month. What do you say here?
I'd say Inside Out. Inside Out was, yeah. I liked both like not both of the other one, and they literally just made it again with all the emotions. Like cool.
I think it goes without being said that I'm putting down the Watchers. So that's all we have for this episode. Stay tuned for the July episode where we watch Despicable Me Longlegs, Deadpool Wolverine, and Twisters.
Hmm.
See you guys in the next one. Peace out.